It's officially time to see the big reveal of the LEGO Bricklink Designer Program Series 7 5 official sets. And yes, guys, this is going to stem down from 375 different LEGO design sets designed by fans like you and like me into the 5 chosen sets. So in today's video, I wanted to do a full-on my predictions on what will potentially be made. I'd like to disclose in no way or this form is this video sponsored by Bricklink and is just my general thoughts and opinions and maybe even a little bit of hope of what the sets could be made. I could be completely wrong on all 5 of these sets, so take that with a grain of salt. But if you're interested in this video, stick around, hit that subscribe button if you're new, smash the like button for Series 7, and let's jump straight on into it. What's up, everybody? I'm your host here, Cristo from Stud City, and it looks like on March 16th, which is going to be Sunday, March 16th, 2025, we will see these 5 LEGO designs chosen. And if I'm not mistaken, it should be a live stream. I don't know where it's at currently on the website, but I know it should be a live stream. So we're going to be also live streaming on the channel for the big reveal. So make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss out on that live stream for this huge reveal. But really pumped about that. It was March 17th, and I noticed Bricklink did change that. So I'm not sure why, but I guess we'll find out here in a little bit. But moving forward, let's jump through some of these designs as well as give my thoughts and predictions on what sets could be made. Now, out of 375 designs, there was a lot, and probably at least, I feel like almost half, if not more, were castle themed. And in all rightful so, that's probably because we've seen a lot of castle sets, well, sell out when they are chosen and designed, right? Like the Medieval Seaside Market and the Siege Encampment were the only 2 sets to sell out for Bricklink Designer Program Series 4. For Series 3, the Forest Stronghold sold out, if I'm not mistaken, was one of the few that did. I know the Camping Adventure did too, but it's clear that castle is a huge, huge LEGO theme. So, that being said, I feel like designers are definitely steering towards the castle designs. Will all castle sets be chosen? I don't think so, right? I think there's options for others. Like in Series 6, we didn't see, other than the Outlaw Forest Den, that was the only real castle theme. So anyways, let's jump straight on into it. There is so many good designs, guys. I went through all 375 designs here in one video not too long ago, so I'm not going to go through all of them. I even broke it down into my personal top 20. And in today's video, I really want to just get selective and go down to a top 5 that I think potentially could be chosen. Will they be wrong? Will they all be right? Will 1 out of 5 be right? I don't know. But it'll be exciting to go back to this video to see, were we even remotely correct? So I'm just doing a little graze here past some of the other sets that were just amazing. Victorian houses, pagodas like this temple tour, this alchemist temple, the North Point Academy School, the long-awaited modular school we've all been waiting for, a Cherry Liner Express train because I'm a huge LEGO train fan, the Villa of Hope, which could potentially be on, I feel like this has a potential to be chosen. I really do, as a building. But okay, let's jump straight on into these things because, truthfully, I'm going to try and pick 5 sets here. The first one here, I'm going to put Nicholas Carlier on a pedestal because Elven Haven is, oh, it's glorious. It's beautiful. I feel like this set is an eye looker. Like, this is just beautiful. And I think it has potential to be chosen in Fantasy Era. I really do. I think it definitely resembles and reminds me of Rivendell. Obviously, it's not Lord of the Rings themed, but it definitely gives those vibes. And I think has every ounce of energy to be chosen. Like, this set is just glorious. So, I don't know, potential on that one, but here's my true top 5 list. I'm going sushi restaurant in the form of buildings. Hey, it's something different. It's something we've never really seen. Is it too close to Lego Ninjago? Maybe. But that shouldn't really steer votes, right? Or like it shouldn't steer the decision process, right? Like, granted, it is just Asian architecture. I think this building is glorious, and it's not really a modular building, right? Because it's all tiled off differently. It's got even I think an extra plate in there, so it's not falling into that modular theme line. It's just unique in its own way in the form of a building. So I really like this one. I think it has potential to be chosen. I would be ecstatic because, well, this is one of my top 20 sets that I wish was chosen. It comes with a tram, which I think is really cool and unique. So you're actually getting a, LEGO train inside the in a building. So that's pretty cool as well. Moving forward, my one castle set that I'm picking on this list was one of my favorite ones from all of the bunch. And this is done by TLG. I'm not sure who that is, but shout out for an amazing design. It's the Red Mountain Kingdom's castle. beautiful, beautiful castle. I love, when you say Red Mountain, the red accents just did it for me. I was like, whoa, that looks good. And also the unique brick style building here for this like cylinder outpost, I thought was just so exceptionally done. Like, I'm like, I want to build that, right? Like, seeing that and all the building techniques, this is a cool looking castle. So I really was impressed with this one. I like the fact that it opened up similar to what we've seen with like the 90-year anniversary castle from the official LEGO group. But more than less, I just thought it was a beautiful castle. It had a tree on the outside, has all these amazing scenes, and overall just looks really good. And of course, getting a bunch of minifigs revolving around the castle theme is never a bad part. So this one has 4,000 parts, which, for those of you who don't know, is the maximum amount of parts that you can have in a LEGO set. And then the sushi restaurant had 3,400, so still up there in the piece count. Moving forward, I'm also calling out Fantasy Era Dragon Attack. I think this set is just so good. It hurts that it's not made. This set, I'm not really drawn into the, this little outpost with the wizard battling him, but it's a cool. It definitely plays into the like, hey, this is a little battle scene going on. It has a nice little story. And for that's why I think this has potential to be chosen, because it's not just a dragon, right? It's a dragon battling it out with a mage or a wizard. And that takes it to the next level. But regardless, this brick-built dragon, how could you not want this, right? I'm a huge Ninjago fan. I love the Ninjago mechs. That's always been one of my favorite things of Ninjago. I buy some of the dragon sets, but they're not my selling point. I really like the Source Dragon of Ocean because that one's so big. But this dragon I think would be the best Lego dragon that Lego's ever made. And it's not, really Lego, it's Bricklink Designer Program. So maybe crossing paths right there might restrain it from being chosen just right there. But I just love this set. And I think this is just one that is too good, to just see go away and not be chosen. Even the outpost itself has some details on the inside, has a nice little brick built tree. And then obviously maybe good versus evil as far as the wages. Maybe those are two brothers, one turned to the dark side with the Dark Lord Dragon here battling it out with Gandalf over here. So, take it what you will. The stories are endless, and my gosh, is this set glorious. It comes with 2,900 parts, definitely making it, I think, a little bit more reasonable. If we saw this in a price range, I would hope to be like, 220 maybe, 220 bucks. But still, it's lower the price, in the pieces. So it has, in my opinion, potential to like not be in the realms of those high piece count sets like the almost 4,000. All right, moving into number two out of my 5 list, or the third or the fourth out of the fifth. I'm calling out University of Science. I know King Creations has quite a few Lego sets on the Bricklink Designer Program already, and you saw in Series 4 he did the one that like fits in with the outdoor scene. That was pretty cool. But this University of Science is beautiful. Like, this is a beautiful university building. And it's not just a university, right? And I think that's where the storyline continues and where the gap for potentially being chosen also escalates. Because, like, a university would have been just broad, right? Like, throw a classroom in, throw in a math lab, whatever. But this is the University of Science, dialing into a little bit more niche. And I think Bricklink Designer Program likes more niche. And it makes sense, right? I love the exterior. I love the fact that it opens up, and then inside, with the exterior is absolutely gorgeous, but interior has all of these different classrooms filled around science, right? Math, science, science, astronomy, like the whole lore, right? So I think that's really cool. There's even like a botanical gardens, it looks like to be inside of there, a whole library section, a whole beautiful staircase here, like a kind of like reminds me of Harry Potter a little bit. I know it's not Harry Potter, but it's just glorious. So that is definitely one I think that could potentially be chosen. It definitely has the higher pieces, which is okay at 3,900 parts, so very close to the 4,000 part range. But I think this would be a great chosen selection set for the buildings. I really do. I think this one would be pretty awesome. There's a chemistry, botany, the grand entrance, the anatomy, the geology and archaeology, a classroom, etc. Astronomy and library. Beautiful set. And then the last set here, I think I think this is, of all the sets that I discussed today, my prediction number 1 to be one of the 5 is a set that I think is just so unique, so vastly different from anything Lego's ever designed, and just something that's so different. And a literal round of applause to Made with Bricks. Don't know who you are, but congratulations for this being chosen as, one of the 375. Best of luck being chosen. I think this set is just so unique. We have not seen a lot of cyberpunk Lego sets ever be created. I feel like the closest thing we've ever had is a cross between Ninjago and Monkey Kid. We've seen something close, maybe a Lego City set here and there. But this set is a cyberpunk fan's dream and is something just way out of the line different. and I'm a different thinker myself, so I love this. Wayfarer's Village has a building literally on maybe like a robotic droid wheels. I don't know what to call this. 3,200 parts, so it's even pretty decently well below that 4K threshold. So I might put it in the tier before like the top tier. But my gosh, is this set just glorious. I'm really hoping out for this one. And I think of all 5 sets that I think potentially could be chosen, I think this would be the number one if you're like, all right, Cristo, make your bet. You got to get 1 of 5 on the list. This is it. This would be my guess. Because it's different. It has a nice story inside of it. You know, utopian, you know, cyberpunk town. Like, this could be it. But anyways, I'm curious to see what your predictions are for Series 5 or Series 7 and the 5 sets going to be selected. Let me know in the comments below. And as always, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that live reveal. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up. I'm Cristo from Stud City. Love you guys. Make sure to follow for more Bricklink Designer Program updates, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.